morning and welcome to another episode of TLE TV, TLE News, and TLE Radio. I'm your host, NH Labduni, and here's what's black in the news. So, pro-rape group Return of Kings, which was planned for a Saturday event this past Saturday in Chicago, was canceled. Now, first of all, you're asking, okay, pro-rape, what the hell? There's actually a group of people that support rape, that are actually backing rape? Of course! Of course there are! These are the group of men that cannot get the pussy on their own. This is the group of men that feel a certain kind of way about women's rights. Why? Because men's rights are being trampled. Now, I don't support this Return of Kings pro-rape shenanigan. I do not. Because if you even want to take it scripturally, biblically, women are supposed to be our helpmate. You don't rape those who help you. Well, you're not supposed to anyway. That's not what they're there for. And of course, women are not our slaves. Because on paper, slavery was abolished. According to the history. But anyway, those are just semantics. That's just what it is. But here's the story. Blogger Roosh Valizadeh, I know I'm torturing his name, and I really don't give a damn because he's the leader of this whole pro-rape group, had the city of Chicago up in arms over his International Tribal Meetup Day, which was a gathering of men who stood for the right to be pro-rape. Now, to make a long story short, he canceled, saying that it was just a joke, it was satire, it was not supposed to be real. And then, that was the first excuse. And then the second excuse was that he could not ensure the safety of the people, of the men who wanted to attend. So he said there will be no official Return of Kings meetup. Chicago groups like Loyola University and the rape victim advocates vehemently, look it up, took a stance against the meeting and those who would attend. And according to Valizadeh, he had to postpone because, like I said, he could no longer guarantee the safety or the privacy of the men who wanted to attend. He said, I can't stop men who want to continue meeting in private groups. And they are out there. This is America. This is America. And I apologize to all the supporters who are let down by my decision. Had the meeting taken place, Women's Advocate Group, F-U-R-I-E, so I'm going to just go ahead and pronounce it as Fury, planned to attend and urge others to show up in droves ready to stand up for gender justice as men's rights activists slink away into the shadows to bemoan how tough it is to have most of the privileges existent in a patriarchal society. Now, I can go several ways with this, but I'm going to go my own way with this, and I'm pretty sure that Tommy and others would be able to agree with some of this stuff here. First and foremost, like I said, I don't support pro-rape. I don't support this organization or group. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in raping our women. I love our women. Granted, in the black community, a lot of our, and I use the term loosely, women are lost, gone, and you know what? We have music to continue to propagate not helping them. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Don't Save Her. She don't wanna be saved. 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 Why not? So white people can get saved all day, every day, but when it comes to the blacks, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. She wanna be a hoe. She wants to be a whore. She wants to deal with the pain and the heartache. She wants to deal with the ordeal of being that. She wants that life. Maybe she's been programmed to want that life, but deep down inside, could it be possibly that she wants something better but doesn't know it? Could it be possible? But no, with within our community, and we have in this pro-black community, we have this ignorant, stupid black man by the name of King Noble, who says raping our black women is revolutionary. Revolutionary how?
Peace. This is King Noble Black Supremacy, and I want to do this particular video with dealing with how a rapist is a semi-revolutionary against capitalism and against Western white supremacy Christian fundamentalism. This video is going to upset some people because they have the way their mind is set and how they think about rape or how they perceive rape. I think many people will find this video very offensive. They'll be thrown back by a lot of what I'm going to say in this video, which will show how much in the matrix or in the system that they are with how they respond to what I'm going to reveal in this video. Why is rape a revolutionary act in this Western American society? Why is the rapist on the forefront? Let me use those type of words. How is the rapist on the forefront of being a revolutionary? Beyond a lot of your political sciences, your scholars, your propaganda masters, why is the rapist on the forefront of true revolutionary transition and transformation? For one, a rapist is the only true non-capitalist, a person who has aspirations outside of capitalistic gain, particularly a serial rapist. They have a whole nother aspiration. It's not getting money every day. They have a whole nother interest. Their mind is set in a different place than the average person is. We want to get money in order to get the things that we want and desire. So by having the desire to get money to get the things that we desire, we play and we feed into capitalism. And we keep the capitalistic wheel going because we need these materialistic objects in our own mind. We need money to obtain them. We need currency notes with Western imperialist face on those pieces of paper in order to get what we desire. And we have actually been taught and educated that that's the right way to go about getting the things that we want. So the right way about going about getting the things we want is one that's completely supportive of capitalism. I think that's interesting. You'll never be able to make create a revolutionary if the only right way to go about getting the things you want is by embracing oppression, by embracing white supremacy and imperialism. There'll never be no revolutionary if you really in your mind know that's the only right way to obtain the things that you desire is through capitalism. But at the same time, you're against the capitalistic system. You're against global oppression. You're against these so-called 1%, these bankers, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, whoever. You're against them. But you, in your own mind, say that the only right way to go about getting something is to buy it, is to pay for it, is to get a job, work 9 to 5, like every righteous Protestant, good Samaritan person in society. Your rapist is not going through any of those manners, particularly your black rapist. I don't want to deal with any other nationality, so let me even further clarify the video. Your black rapist. Your black rapist must be saying that I don't want to take this sister out to a nice restaurant, spend money on her. I don't want to buy her no drinks, take her to the club. I don't want to have all the status symbols, the vehicle, the materialisms. I don't want to have all these things that it takes to get a woman. I don't want to bow down to my oppressor in order to have a woman. The black woman belongs to the black man by species. Just like every species, they must be able to reproduce themselves. They must be able to copulate or procreate with their own kind. to continue their own species. It's a part of survival and being able to survive. So this rapist is saying, well, look, I'm not going to bow down. I'm not going to no hoe and pay for no hoe to sleep with. I'm not going to join any of these groups or cliques that's going to guarantee me to get some pussy. I'm not going to join the Deltas or the Masons or the Kappas or any of these fraternities. I'm not going to join the motorcycle cliques, motorcycle clubs that are based on materialism, based on getting money, that's going to ensure that I'm going to have status in society to get a woman. I'm not going to use my education or my degrees. I'm not going to depend on all that. I want some pussy right now.
But then again, he could just be ahead of the curve. Why? Why do I say that? How can you possibly be saying that? How is he ahead of the curve? How will rape be legalized or approved of? How? Well, 20 years ago, we used to say, how can gay marriage be approved and legalized? How can transgender rights be approved and legalized? How can the LGBT movement be approved and legalized? We've opened the door. Pandora's box is open. Pedophiles, rapists, bestiality supporters. America is the bastion of crap, evil, deceit, death. It's the land of the free and the home of the dead. Home of the dead. You're free to die here in America. But dying ain't free. I'm just trying to tell you. But yeah, King Noble says it's revolutionary to kill not kill, but to rape black women. We supposed to just force ourselves upon these black women, take them, go back to the caveman days. Nigga, is you serious? Is you serious? I'd rather die than find myself raping another black woman. I'd rather die than find myself raping anyone. Because guess what? I'm not going to rape a woman. She has equal right to existence in life as I do. Because we are made equal. And I don't care what any documentation or paperwork or legality or constitution or whatever Bill of Rights may be in play. Women have every right to exist and prosper and live safely and securely as any man. Period. And I'm not just saying this just to gas up my women fans or women supporters or any of that. I can care less. That's just the facts. Support me, don't support me, I don't care. I'm just stating a fact. And if you as a woman would say, well, guess what? I don't agree with him. I believe women should get raped. Let me know. I'm going to call King Noble. He'll come to your front door. He'll go ahead and give you what you're looking for. Or I'll call somebody else. He'll give you what you're looking for. I personally believe every woman, and particularly every black woman, should carry themselves with respect, nobility, discretion, discipline. And like I said in the last video, kill the negative imagery about black folk. So, with this pro-rape group meeting that was planned, I'm glad it was canceled. I'm really glad. I mean, you can also find this story on yourblackworld.net. I mean, now, granted, the story itself doesn't really go into detail as far as like any black people involved. But because I already know about King Noble and his rape stance, I went ahead and tied the two together. I'm asking you, black men, I don't even care about the rest of you people that's listening. This is it particularly to black men. Black men. Actually, women too. Black men and women. Go online. Google King Noble. YouTube King Noble. Let him know raping our women is not revolutionary, we will not stand for it. You will be dealt with. Your time is coming, King Noble. In fact, for you to believe such a thing, that must mean you have already committed that act in the past. So I'm asking the police, I'm asking these trigger-happy law enforcement to investigate. I'm not asking them to kill, even though investigate is pretty much the same thing when it comes to them. Definitely not asking them to kill, I'm just asking them to investigate. Investigate. Either that or King Noble, I need you to retract that statement that's saying raping our women is revolutionary. Because guess what? That will not stand. And then we need to get in touch with our young black girls and boys. I said in the last video, we need to start with the young people because the old people are past and gone already. Young people. Kids in elementary school, middle school, and the first 2 grades of high school. Because after that, they are way too far gone to try to deal with them with such intensity and focus. Let them just catch on. Talk to them a little bit, but we're not pressuring or pushing any force on them. We're dealing with the sponges. Because you know how they say you take a little kid, and a little kid, you're supposed to go ahead and teach them all these languages, get them enrolled in all these things because their minds are sponges. They're just soaking in everything, soaking in everything. What you think the corporations are doing? What you think the institutions are doing? They know the same thing. Attack the young person's mind. So what we need to do is put up a wall around our young people's minds and feed them what would be beneficial for them and not the crap that they're eating today. And help them out. Protect our young. Save our young. I renounce, don't save her, she don't want to be saved. I say, save her. She needs to be saved. It ain't about what you want, it's about what you need. And you need to be saved. Not religious, not Christianity, Muslim, or anything like that. No. As a people, we need to be saved. If you don't like it, that's on you. But that's just what I have to say about that. I'm Eddie Slabdonis, signing out for TLE News, TLE TV, TLE Radio. Check us out on our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Lyrical Elitist, YouTube, The Lyrical Elitist, or TLE TV, Blog Talk Radio /TLE Radio or TLE News. You just Google The Lyrical Elitist or TLE Radio, TLE News, TLE TV. You'll find everything. Subscribe, share, and voice your opinion. I want comments. I want comments. I want to see. I don't want stupid comments. I can care less about trolls. What I want is for people to go ahead and provide constructive criticism and feedback and tell me what are they doing in their hood. What are you doing in your communities to reverse what the damage that has been done? We're past the point of damage control. There is no way to reverse the laws and institutional thought that have been placed in this country. America is falling. And before we can start something new, all this stuff has to be broken down, burned down, and washed away. You know how they say forest fires are a beautiful thing? You know why they say that? Because of all the destruction that occurs after a forest fire, new life comes through all of that. Fresh, new, and uncorrupted. So if the Bible is true that God will not go ahead and destroy the world in a flood anymore, but this time in fire, so be it. Because guess what? Gold is made pure through fire. Gold is made pure through fire. Put some fire to sand. What does it become? Glass. I'm telling you. Fire gonna burn off all that extra fat, all that extra calories, all those extra cholesterol, all that extra crap and leave you lean. Support your black people. Live for your black people. Lift up your black people. And kill this negative image. I've been A. signing out. 1.
Like sad story, but it's real. Cause this world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day. Everybody back off. You know, everybody might be taught that from school. Instead of us just being like slavery's bad, slavery's bad, bad white, bad white. Alright, let's stop that.
Dreams and reality, I feel a devil after me. Dreams and reality, I feel a devil after me. Dreams and reality, I feel a devil after me. Dreams and reality, I feel the devil after me. Dreams and reality, I feel the devil after me. Dreams and reality, I feel the devil after me. Dreams and reality, I feel the devil after me. Dreams and reality, I feel the devil after me. Dreams and reality, I feel the devil after me. Dreams and reality, I feel the devil after me.
I feel the devil's after me. Call it blasphemy, catastrophe, dreams and reality. What's the difference? Caught up in this smoky haze. Trees ablaze, people slave, and lovers hate what haters pray. But sinners play, sinners lay. Sold my soul and took it back. Promise not to give it back. I promise not to give it back. But the devil like to hear me rap. Can't help but kick a song and smoke this weed and fly away and leave this place called home.